Hi, 8th grade. This video, I will be going through our energies quiz review doc, and this is to help you to get ready for your quiz on Monday. So a couple things about the quiz first. It will be on Monday. You can do it at any time, but make sure it's done on Monday. Please take it by yourself. I know a lot of you have been FaceTiming with each other to get work done, and that's like awesome and amazing, and keep that up. But for this quiz, please do it by yourself. It will be a multiple choice Google form. You'll get your scores back right away, so that's exciting. And you will need to do this quiz on your Chromebook. It will lock all tabs, like on the Mechanics of Evolution quizzes we had. It's going to do the same thing. So if your Chromebook is not working or you're having problems with your Chromebook, please send me a message and let me know. All right, so the rest of this video, I'm going to go over what's going to go on the quiz. This doc has everything that's going to be on this quiz. So the first thing is about gravitational potential energy. So gravitational potential energy is the stored energy an object has because of its height. So, when you think about it, remember, potential, like you have to think about what the word potential means, like, so what it could do. Right, so potential energy is like that stored energy. So right now, this pink Sharpie has stored energy because I am holding it up, right? So it has, because of its height, right? The higher it is, the more gravitational potential energy it has, the more energy it has in store for it. So you're going to need to know that definition. Then I'm going to give you one or two problems where you have to calculate gravitational potential energy, right? So the equation is PE equals mgh. M is the mass of the object in kilograms. G is that acceleration due to gravity, which is that magical 9.8 number. And H is the height of the object in meters. So I would like you to memorize this equation. It shouldn't be that hard. And you're also gonna, I will give you these numbers, right? So I'll give you the mass, I'll write this number down in case you don't remember it, and I will give you the height in the problem. Please remember to always have your units there, joules. And then, but what if the units are not in kilograms or meters? Then you'll have to convert them. I will also include this on the quiz as well. So the only thing you have to memorize is this equation right here. The rest of the stuff I will give you. And then kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. So I have my pen here. I let it go, and it moves. Anything that moves has kinetic energy. Right? So you need to know this definition right here. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. The equation for kinetic energy is 0.5 mv squared, right? So you're going to need to memorize that. So again, m is the mass of the object in kilograms. In the problem, I will give you the mass. V is the velocity speed of the object in meters per second, right? Your units are always in joules. And again, what if the units are not in kilograms or meters? Then you're going to have to convert them. So I will also put this on the quiz as well, so you will not have to memorize that. So again, the only thing you need to know for the math is this equation right here. All right, and then thermal energy. Thermal energy is the energy of heat, right? It's heat, and that could be fire heat, or the example, we'll use it again, if you put your hands together, and you rub them together, they get warm, right? So thermal energy is the energy of heat. So the only thing you need to know there is the definition for that. And then these two things. So the law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one energy to another. Right? So this idea here is that we can't spontaneously make energy. Energy comes into us from the sun, right? We get that in the earth, or there's energy within the earth that has been there since the earth has been created. And this energy, we can't just make energy. We take energy from one form and we can change into the other, right? So here we change potential energy into kinetic energy, right? Here I take kinetic energy and I'm transferring it into thermal energy, right? So you can't just make thermal energy from nothing, right? You have to have stored energy or some kind of movement energy in something else to make a new energy. All right, so you're going to need to know that definition. Now, this is new. This is the only thing that is new here. Forces transfer energies from one form into another. Now, forces and energies are two different things, right? Forces are gravity, gravitational forces, and contact forces. And friction is a type of contact force. So gravity, this force of gravity, transforms potential energy into kinetic energy. So gravity is the force that pulls this pen down, right? You're just going to hear me dropping a pen on the table for a while now, right? So gravity transforms the potential energy in this pen into kinetic energy, right? And then friction, contact force, transfers kinetic energy into thermal energy. So that skateboarder, their wheels had friction, right? And as like the wheels were rolling back and forth on the ramp, that friction, this contact force, was taking that kinetic energy and transferring it into thermal energy, right? So again, with my hands clapping right here, I have kinetic energy, and because of the contact force between my two hands, that's what changes the kinetic energy into thermal energy, right? As a side note, this is why we have to put oil in cars, right? Because the pistons move up and down, right? And that creates a lot of heat in your engine. Your engine gets warm as you drive it. So the oil is supposed to reduce friction so your engine doesn't heat up that much. All right, so this is what's going to be on your quiz. Again, it's all going to be multiple choice. It will be on Monday, so please spend Friday and this weekend, because what else are you doing? Reviewing for the quiz. You know, it's not going to be that long. It's not going to be too many questions. If you get a bad grade on it, don't stress about it at all, right? The bulk of your grade for this project is going to be your final report on your roller coaster challenge when we start that, and we'll be starting that next week. So don't stress, but, you know, prepare yourself. It's a good time to practice studying. All right, email me if you have questions. Come see me at office hours. I miss you all so much. Bye.